Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to a super cool and super awesome session for the Dropper batch of Biopoint. Dropper special session, final NEET 2022 preparation strategy for all the droppers of NEET 2022. I hope you all can hear me properly, and the screen is absolutely perfecto and clear for everybody as well. So this is not going to be a lengthy session or something. Just I have to share with you four main tips that every dropper have to follow while you prepare for your NEET 2022. Yes, for droppers, this should be your final chance. There should not be any other way in front of you because you have been preparing for this exam since 2 3 years. Maybe some of you may be 1 year dropper, otherwise you may be re-repeaters or re-repeaters. That depends. So especially the droppers, even if it is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, whatever, just this should be your final path. This should be a final year you are doing the same topic. Okay, so you must definitely put forth your 200 percentage forward and prepare for the same in order to achieve this particular examination, this competitive exam. Okay, so before we begin the session, let me tell you some common things. That is number one, 2020, if you look at the details of the rank list, you will be noticing a thing like the exam was very easy, and even though so many of you were not able to clear the 2020 NEET exam, I'll tell you the exact and the proper reason also right now. Why? Because I'll tell you that is for 2020, you guys were actually preparing a lot. That is, you prepared a lot of things away from NCRT, that you prepare a lot of things out of NCRT as well. So coming on to that, actually that portion, what you will see over there, when the question paper came, everything was from the deep NCRT knowledge only. There was not at least one question that have been asked from the outside, even in the case of physics, chemistry, or biology. Okay, so that was a historical paper for 2020 paper, which was one of the most simplest in the ever history of NEET examination conducted. So all the students, all the coaching institute, including us, we also thought like 2021 NEET paper would be very simple, since in the last time, since they followed purely NCRT syllabus, this year also they will follow the same. We all expected, not only the students, the teachers, the coaching, the trainees, all expected a question paper similar to 2020. That was actually the biggest mistake that every one of you preparing for your NEET 2021 have made. Okay, that was not, the paper was not difficult. If you ask a topper, that is a person who scored 720 on 720, that person won't tell you like, so the paper was very difficult. No, nobody will tell you like that. But the paper was a medium above average paper, but your preparation was what? Your preparation was lacking. Why? Because you all thought the paper, including the trainees, they all thought the paper would be very simple. But and all the students also prepared in such a way that the question paper seemed to be from the NCRT. This year the question was, there was 2 to 3 questions from physics, where if you check out the JE advanced level 3, level 2 questions, you will find such questions in that particular book. So such kinds of a high level question was also asked for the same NEET exam this year. So our preparation, the very first important thing which I have to tell you is, our preparation must not just stand up to a level. We must come out of the NCRT, not completely we should come out. We should come out of the NCRT to practice the questions. We'll come out of the NCRT to practice the maximum questions. They may be from low level, from the most highest level. We must do all the types of question, even it is a 0 level to 100 level question or whatever. We should not step back. But while you prepare, let just listen to me very carefully. While you do the questions, while you practice all the questions, whether it is from that institute, this institute, whether it is a very easy paper, whether it is a JE advanced level NEET paper, whatever, you just attend the paper. Coming on to your preparation, that is when you are studying, stick on to the NCRT. Clear? Stick on to the NCRT while you prepare the topic, and stick on to the high level questions from low level to the high level question while you do the MCQs. So coming on, don't forget to hit the like button, to share the video with your friends and subscribe the amazing platform for more updates on biology. So let's move on to today's class. Tip number one for droppers on the screen right now. Tip number one, learn to manage your time. Learn to manage your time. This is one of the most important problem that all the droppers will face. That is, you will fail to manage your time. That is, recently I saw a comment in one of the channel regarding like started preparing for NEET on this Christmas day, and will I be able to complete the portions before 2022 NEET? That's quite a answer is very quite simple. Definitely you will complete the portion. Okay, if you're thorough with all the topics at least once, and if you start revising 2 to 3 months before NEET exam also, you'll definitely succeed in scoring a whole mark as well. So there is no point in just sitting and studying right from the beginning to the end or something. Whenever you study, you must have a clear cut idea about each and every topic. That doesn't mean that I'm promoting the students to just study at the last 3 months. You must study right from the beginning so that your burden will be decreased. So, point number one, learn to manage the time. Time management plays a very important role for your NEET preparation. This year for NEET 2021, even I know certain students who have written every answers correctly. Okay, every answers correctly, but they have lack of time. If you ask the persons who have written NEET 2021, then they will tell you. They might know certain, those who have scored, just tell me, those who have written 70 to 100 questions correctly, they might have the potential to actually write 140 questions. But it was actually the lack of time. So from here you will feel that time plays an important role for your NEET exam. It is very important to get all the right answers within the span of 3 hours, guys. Whatever preparation, especially droppers, let you drop for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. The preparation must just, why are you preparing this much of years for this exam? Just for the 3 hours from 2 to 5 p.m. in your exam date of NEET. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Therefore, whenever you start practicing a mock test, just set out a timer for yourself. Just set out a timer for yourself before you attempt a mock test or attempting a full length or half length or whatever. Let suppose today you are going to solve 30 questions. Just set up a timer for 30 minutes and start solving. So you'll focus on the time. Eventually you will be able to solve the practice paper within the allotted time. So whenever, let it be, we will be starting the pre-NEET test series from third, right? So please maintain your time of 30 minutes. There will be not 30 minutes, you must maintain a time of 45 minutes because there will be 45 questions. So everybody, before writing the pre-NEET test series from Living World onwards, just take out a timer, just set out 45 minutes and just start writing the exam. If you have an OMR sheet, if you can take out the printout of a 45 questions OMR sheet, it would be better. In this 45 minutes, start practicing. In this 45 minutes itself, start practicing the filling out of the OMR sheet as well. Do not take extra time. Do not take extra time. Practice in this 45 minutes itself. Okay, so that's point number one. Second one, refer to different sources and reference material. That doesn't mean that you must go and buy all the materials available in the bookstore or something. Listen over here. Do not stick to the same reference books or not provided by the coaching center. Please do focus on the NCRT first of all. First of all, when you study a new chapter, especially droppers, you might know from which area the questions mainly going to come because you are seeing those for past 2 to 3 years. So first of all, when you take a chapter for revision, take out the NCRT, read the chapter, read the same chapter 2 to 3 times. Then if you have, when you start solving the question, when you start solving the MCQ question, there you will come across a lot of MCQs which are out of NCRT. at that point of time surf the internet and refer to different online platform to gather the information. Okay, most of the available content in the internet is free, and make use of these resources to gain more knowledge regarding the NEET examination. Okay, so listen, when you are studying, don't stick to the notes or material provided by the coaching institute. Do stick on to the material NCRT for both physics, chemistry, biology, for all the three subjects. When you start solving the question, and you will come across a lot of out of NCRT questions, especially in biology, also in so many books, and even the NCRT based books also, you will see questions out of NCRT. At that time, you can search out the questions and gather more information about that particular area. Don't sit and read Sell the Unity of Life from MBBS third year, fourth year, or textbook. Don't do that. Stick on to the NCRT. If you come across any question, don't leave like this is not in the NCRT, so I won't do that. Please don't do like that. If you come across any question from out of NCRT, also just solve that and move on. Clear. Don't go for a very higher level in biology. And in physics and chemistry, you can solve any kind of questions. Just practice up to JE main level questions itself. Okay. Number three, this is my tip number three, that is devise a plan. One second. Yes. Devise a proper study plan, which most of the droppers will be lacking. It is very necessary to devise a proper plan before starting with your NEET preparation. Don't just sit over in your room, just draw a table, just divide that into 5 or 6 chapters per day or something. Okay, don't do 5 or 6 chapters. Just complete one chapter. If you're not able to complete one chapter, also, if you cover a topic, write down the topic over there. Solve the MCQs on that day itself. If you study a topic on the same day itself, do the MCQs. Watch videos of toppers regarding the preparation strategy, and this will give you. But I won't recommend you. Mostly, most of the students will not be correctly following because each of you differ, right? Everyone is unique, so maybe I'll have a separate study plan. That is the main reason why I don't used to give study plan to my students, like making out a timetable or something. Because whatever, suppose if I sit and study, I usually study living world, biological, plant kingdom, and animal kingdom in a single stretch. But for certain people, you'll be having difficulty faced in plant kingdom and animal kingdom, or biological and animal kingdom, or whatever. So an other person cannot sit and study in the same way. You can complete these 4 chapters in one stretch. Because when I used to get in my class 11, these were the first 4 chapters that I come across. So with the first energy that you get into the class 11, you'll study all the chapters. Just thinking NEET is that, this, and all, you'll study all those chapters. So in that way, I also studied all the 4 chapters in a very detailed, in a very informative way, with the help of diagrams, pictures, images, extra informations, questions. So every time those chapters will be very easy for me at any part. Still, I remember so many information without even looking. I can take out a class. Okay, so that's simple. So everybody have to start with the potential, and you must end your NEET exam till the day of your NEET exam. You must have the same potential and capability to complete your studies. Last and final one, do not hesitate to ask out the question. If you have any doubt at this point, if you have any doubt, just comment down in the comment section. We will answer to your doubt. If you have any doubt in the telegram also, you can just text us regarding the same, right? So at any point of time, if you face any kind of difficulty, just do text us. Not only us, you can ask your teachers, your friends, anybody to clear up your confusion. If you do not clear a confusion, you'll keep on making out, building up of things. What happens, that will add up more confusion. Clear? So at the time of class hours, please do try to clarify all your doubts. So guys, tomorrow at 10 p.m., not 10 p.m., 10 a.m., you will be having the class on anatomy of flowering plants live online on our channel. So don't forget. So don't forget to join for the class sharp at 10 a.m. itself. Okay, anatomy of flowering plants. The schedule will be right now posted in the group. So bye bye guys. Thank you so much. Let's see with the next chapter in the next class. So bye bye. Tomorrow itself we must complete the chapter part 1 of anatomy, and we will do the questions as well. So this is our second lecture. Very smoothly gone. Yes, see you tomorrow with a fresh start, a fresh chapter. Share this video to all your friends, all your relatives, everybody. Ask them to subscribe to the channel and like the session. Bye bye, guys. Thank you so much.